What is going on, y'all? Our Savior Jesus, he started early. You're crazy, Mad. You're crazy. Yeah, we got done with dinner. Took the dog out. So here we are. There's like 30 fucking people streaming though. So we might not get a huge audience today, but hey, it is what it is. I can't go 2 days in a row without streaming, so we'll do what we gotta do. Everyone is primarily focused on that 254, 365 side, and I'm looking right now at the 302, 846 side. So 15, what is it? 15, let me get the map up so I have something to reference, right? 1525 had territory, they're orange here. They had territory down to about here earlier. 1846 pushed them back. They're no longer touching the zig in the middle. Duck was down touching the zig as well. They're no longer touching the zig in the middle. Earlier today, every single 846 flag was on fire, but now 302 has got barely any territory in this zone. So, and everything 846 is touching over here is on fire. It's all burning. The marshmallows are out. The s'mores are being eaten. They are celebrating a successful push of 302 in less than, what, 15 UTC? And it's not even 23 UTC? Yeah, less than 12 hours? Hey, Stitch, Lordy. So, I mean, if 846 gets 302 and 1525 out of here, and Q7's in here too. They're 1254. They have this territory here. So, I mean, it was literally 846 versus 1, 2, 3 kingdoms. Now, granted, Q7 is just one alliance in 254, but I mean, damn, y'all. Damn, y'all. Is this 2327 here as well? Were they actually in Kingsland for a period of time? Yep. So yeah, I mean, 846 for getting burned a little bit earlier. They are pushing hard. Everything is on fire here. Everything. Meanwhile, there are so many places that 254 and 365 are touching. There's just action, 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 action. The bulk of it, like we were saying on one of the streams, is at this choke point, this river choke point here. Now this flag for 254 is on fire, but these are still alive. Hey, Joseph. Terminator. Screen looks like it has a tear in the middle. That should be better. Thank you for letting me know. So much of the fighting today with 254 and 365 has been in this general area here. This flag has been burned several times. It's repairing. These flags have been burned several times. They have been repaired. It's just amazing to me how 365 is still awake. And this is a lot of JST players. So it is probably 3 or 4 a.m. in Seoul. Oh, I guess it's 7 a.m. in Seoul now. So yeah, they're gonna start waking up here, and 254 better get some field presence. Once 846 is free to hit 254 as well, things are gonna be rough. Another choke point over here. And this flag is burning. This flag is burning. Oh, that's kind of weird that they put two river crossings so close to each other. No, I mean, we got SW and TR over here protecting this building flag, but okay, I guess this is burning and this is repaired. Been a bit of craziness. Been a bit of craziness here today. Put up your like poll. Thanks for the reminder, man. So, I mean, you know, knowing that there are like 20 different people streaming this KVK right now, trying to watch sections of the map that others are not watching. I don't know. I don't have anyone else's stream up. I just, know the section of the map that most people have been watching for most of the day. Yeah, Red Line's been going absolutely crazy today fighting. Just army after army after army. I hate that poll. Sorry, man. Sorry, man. When I put that poll up, I seem to get more likes than when I don't. So, it's a necessary evil at this point in time. I don't know why. You can say it 100 times. Don't forget to like and subscribe, but when they gotta click something to actually start typing in the chat, it seems to work better. Beats the hell out of me. Mr. Weedy, what's going on? Oh, I probably should have brushed my teeth after dinner. I had garlic mashed potatoes, and I can smell the garlic on my own breath. Guys, you're lucky that this isn't like a fucking scratch and sniff stream or something. Sorry, I just got a DM from somebody. Thanks, Alan. I know it's a pain in the ass, but hey, gotta do what you gotta do to survive in this world, in this competitive world of YouTube streamers. I mean, I'd be watching this anyway, regardless of if I was streaming or not. Screen is slightly right of the Jail King skill? What? You got me confused. Is there a king skill? Or is there in a prison somewhere here? Certainly a big fight going on here. Screen is slightly right, so I should move to the left. I do not see an prison. Down to Bunny City. Sorry, I don't know where Bunny City is. I see Thumper. Hey, what's up, Logan? Demon. Alloys, good evening. Hope you're having fun. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. You'll have to give me coordinates, because... Okay, there's Bunny. There's an imprison. I don't see anyone even touching it, though. I have no idea. That's why I wasn't scrolling down here, because I didn't figure anyone down here would be imprisoned. Because there's no fighting taking place there. Looks like he might just be off a territory. I don't know why you would imprison somebody who's on territory. That makes no sense. Unless it was a mistake, but... Big fight here for this building flag. Yeah, I was watching Redline and Chisgo earlier, and Chisgo was lagging something fucking hard. I don't know if he's got a problem with his computer or what, but it was crazy bad. Meanwhile, Redline's, playing away all day on his iPad. It didn't seem like there were any issues. Darsh, look at 46. Yeah, they were burning absolutely everything they were touching, weren't they? We were over there a bit ago. Alloys, how's the lag been for you? If you're still here. If you're busy fighting, don't worry about it. Alloys, by the way, for those of you that don't know, is in 365. And welcome, Darsh. Great KP. I believe it. I believe it. There was a period of time at the start where 365, it looked like they outnumbered 254, at least 3-1. I hope y'all are sleeping in shifts. There's a quick look at the map. Sure thing. 1 second. Chisgo is really fighting like free-to-play with Max Tech. I mean, if he's lagging that hard, I understand why he's doing it, though. I mean, it's impossible to fight in a big ball like this if you're lagging like crazy. So here's the map, and the nice thing is we can fit all of Kingsland in one screen, right? We've got TR, we've got JST, BLN. We've got 846 with a good chunk of territory. 302's being pushed out. 1525 it looks like is being pushed out. Even Q7 from TR from 254 is over here, and it looks like they're not holding up well either. So Some moments lag, but nothing like Chisgall. His internet is messed up. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He needs to take a serious look at his run some diagnostics on his PC and check with his ISP, because his I mean, just watching him, you can tell he's lagging. I don't know if his daughter is watching shark fins or pound puppies, or streaming something on Netflix, and his wife is streaming something on Netflix, and I mean, I don't know. It just looks bad. I mean, every now and then I'll get lag spikes, but nothing generally that is consistently long. Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, you know, that's why I think that's part of the reason Smash Squad and HMB are going to move to a new kingdom, right? Because they want not necessarily lag-free KVK, but they want a KVK that is easier to manage, I guess. Yeah, I don't know if he's got packet loss or something with his ISP. It could be an internet issue. But yeah, I would first look at my own PC and say, okay, what's going on? You know, your CPU usage, your RAM usage, your temperatures. I mean, CPUs will drop if your temperature, I mean, maybe he's got a cooler that's going bad and his temperature is spiking. I don't know. Bro probably has AT&T. 846 had great positioning jumping the mountain. They built territory quick enough. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, other than that initial fort wall that 302 built in that first zone, 846 has done really, really well with territory. And with strategy, you know, blocking 502 from coming into the next zone, blocking them from taking the pass immediately, making them wait like 10 minutes to get in there, and then, yeah. So, I mean, hats off to 846. A lot of people, oh, they're a dead kingdom. They're not what they used to be. And they might not be what they used to be, but they still got what it takes to compete. Just because the PC's better, though, doesn't mean that it's tuned properly. Doesn't mean you don't have another program that might be causing a memory leak. Doesn't mean, you know, it's you know, if you got a SSD drive that's going bad and it's struggling to read and write data to that drive, it could slow things down bad as well. So I think he's got an issue somewhere. And I hope he can sort it out, because I want to see him fight, you know, in that big mirror ball just like everyone else does. I'm sure 365 wants that as well. No excuses, right? No excuses. Streaming can cause problems if you don't have a memory to do it, but he's streamed big KVKs before without issues. I mean, unless a recent update of OBS or something is causing a crazy memory leak or something goofy like that. I know they just put out a hotfix today, so they must have had some issue with OBS. How can I transfer my account from my phone to my PC? Just make sure your account is linked through Google or Facebook. And then when you log in on your phone, just use that, log in with your Google account or your Facebook account. Or, excuse me, when you log in on your PC, is log in with your Google account or your Facebook account. Here, we'll follow this rally, see where that's going. Probably down here, I would imagine. Oh, they broke the rally? Was it just a taxi? mean, about a year after I got this PC, it started crashing. It started slowing down. I started getting crazy lag in the game. And then, you know, I brought up a program to check my temperatures, and every time the lag went crazy is when my temperatures would spike. I realized that my all-in-one cooler was not working as efficiently as it should. So I replaced the AIO, and it's been absolutely perfect since. It was a MSI AIO, and there are now known problems with those where they didn't use the right liquid or something in it, and it caused early degradation of some of the components inside, which caused clogging. Which obviously, if a water block is clogged up, it's not going to let water flow through it, and not going to cool the CPU. So I don't know. Hey, Colo. Did you take a look at that yellow territory? There's yellow territory. Right here. Where Smash Squad is fighting 46. I don't know how much fight there is. It's just a lot of 1846 marching home. This is ELS. And the 846 is all over this 1525 territory. I don't see any SW territory in here. Okay, over here. Here's a bit. Well, guys, what do you think? Is 365 and their allies going to win this, or is 254 and their allies going to win this? You're confusing my kingdom colors? No worries. No worries. Just don't confuse the streamer, right? Rebirth of 846 on this KVK. JST got this. Easy win for them. It all depends if 302 pushes back when they are on. Well, the problem is, I think, that even when 302 is on, even if they get one or two 846 flags burnt, I think 846 is making more ground when 302 is offline than 302 is making when they are online. That's my observation anyway. Oh, is there a rally here? I can't even tell. That's got to be a hard flag to defend right there. There it goes. Yeah, I mean, if 846 gets 302 taken care of and then joins the fight against 254, I think things will probably very much so lean on the side of 846 and 365. I know there's it would be nice to see, you know, how do I phrase this? I've not really been a fan of 254. I'm a fan of several players there. The kingdom as a whole has had its share of toxic players that have rubbed me the wrong way personally. But they are undisputably one of the great kingdoms in this game, period. And to see them, and by no means is 254 dead. But it would have been nice to see Redline ride off into the sunset with a KVK victory. Now that could still happen, right? You know, he is one of my favorite players and favorite people that I've met in this game. He's a class dude. You know, and if 254 won, I was going to be happy for Redline. I think the third is out there. I think they have the third now. D1 254 hater. I don't see him going to 960. I really don't. I think he's ready. I honestly think he's ready to be done with the game. I mean, someone was saying in his stream earlier, and I don't know how much truth there is to this, right? But someone was saying in his stream earlier that Bunny's already got his account sold. And after this KVK, it's just a matter of transferring ownership of the account. So I don't know if there's any truth to that or not. Hey, innocent boy. I disagree. He should end on a loss, allies. Yeah, I mean, it's hard. I got friends in all these kingdoms. Makote's a class act. You know, I've played with him on when I was in OV. He was our allies in the very first ever heroic anthem. And he's a classy dude as well. You know, in a KVK with this much fighting, there's got to be a winner and there's got to be a loser. But it is what it is. I can semi-confirm that through a pilot I know in 254. Okay, so 250, the landscape of 254 is going to change drastically after this KVK, right? If Bunny sold his account, if Redline indeed follows through and does retire, when Smash Squad and HMB migrate out, 254 is going to be quite a bit different. All we need is a crazy, bloody war and fight from 254. That's the only therapy we required while watching this KVK. I hope Bunny bring back the vibe of that XY releasing KVK. Don't quite understand what you mean by that, but hey Seth, good to see you. I mean, this is the time of day that 254 had historically been putting in a lot of work against 365, and it seems like the tables are turned right now. Because we streamed this KVK for the most part, ever since those last passes opened. And I generally stream at the same time. And this is the time that 254 has historically had everything burning from 365. And the shoes are on the other foot right now. Yeah, Redline does this for a living, but he also charges consulting fees to the old company that actually employed him. And sometimes as a consultant, you can work part-time and make more money than you did working for that same company full-time. I would be willing to bet that's the case too, because I don't know that he streams enough to support himself. Hell, if I could work 20 hours a week as a consultant, I'd be perfectly fine with that. Alright, let's take a look at 846 side again. Oh, there's a lot of troops coming this way. Alright, we're going to see some action here soon. Those two flags are repairing. See, that one's on fire. These two were about dead. That's burning. That's burning. That's burning. That's burning. Hey, at least this rally we can see, right? It's archers and they don't have the field, so it's gonna go bye-bye real quick. Somebody just tap that and it's burning again? Good lord. So yeah, I mean, this was just repairing, right? I mean, granted, it's not critical. They got this one here, but still. I think they would have some troops in there. This one of those, let's build a pit here and nobody build it. Put it in here so they can't drop a flag in this spot type deals. I mean, these are all 365 marches. I don't get it. I don't get it. See how bad it is for us if we turn simplified graphics off, huh? I don't recall ever saying that myself, Aloys. My honest opinion is the second it was announced SW and HMB were leaving, morale sank. No one really cares, win or lose anymore. That's possible. Right? They also said if people didn't go all out in this KVK, they weren't taking them with them. Hey, Swizz. I don't know. I think the downtime is just worse than most. But it's morning in Korea, so if it should be morning soon in China, where a majority of 302 is located. I don't get it. I just don't get it. I mean, here's half a TR pushing down, and the other half is marching backwards. I mean, these 15-20 marches have got absolutely no chance against these 40 marches from 365. And where the fuck are these guys going? Some secret bait and switch strategy? Yeah, 100%. The river has a lot of choke points, a lot of flags that are going to be very hard to defend as you don't have cities close to them. I mean, even here. Okay, I guess they're going through the other pass over here. And you can't blame the players. They're probably just following markers. I don't know. We'll just enjoy the fights. I just ran out of helps and my speeds are dangerously low. Not great. Well, you got what? An hour and 13 minutes to reset. Just farm some resource nodes. Oh, I don't know that any of these. I don't know that any of these kingdoms would be put in the 1860 category. Quote unquote crazy 60. My ass. $1945, yeah. I mean, I understand why they didn't want 1945 as allies if half of 1945 had already migrated to 1365. And all that was left were farms of those same players, right? Hey, Mark. Got off work at the normal time. That's always a good thing, right? Straight swarming this flag. There's a lot of 254 right there now. Rushi, thank you for the subscription. Straight swarming that flag. Fuck the rally. That's what I like to see. Alright, so now this 365 flag's burning. This one over here is burning. And don't put troops back in it until they're gone. I mean, seriously. There we go, straight. Ooh, this one's gonna hurt. There's Yoda. There he is. Hey, Brian. Good to see you. I doubt 45 will get anything if that side ends up winning this KVK. 12 to 14 hour day since Friday and the heat picked up. Been rough. Yeah. Yeah, it's quite hot and humid here today. Kind of felt bad for my son who was outside mowing the lawn. But better him than me. He's young, I'm not. Yoda just straight swarming this shit down. Good job, Yoda. He got sick of playing defense and said, fuck it, let's go. Because he just went boom, 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 boom. 4 flags are burning. And now 254's got some marches out here. They're saying, it ain't over yet, boys. It ain't over yet. Don't write us off. $14IN is winning Osiris League, just letting you all know. What kingdom is that? 2419? I don't know. Aren't you guys in the same realm as 2489? That's going to be a tough one. To 2914, who, says Pete? Oh boy. Okay. Oh yeah, 2489. Yep, my bad. Well, I wish you the best. Wish you the best. It's easier said than done. Does 14 IN stand for 14 inches? If so, you'll probably win. Yeah, I wish you the best of luck. Trust me, though, when I say it's easier said than done. I can't tell you the nerve-wracking matches that I've been through. And we don't play League in 1029, and I'm perfectly fine with that. I am perfectly fine with that. I think that season with OV, I probably had to renew my blood pressure pills early on 2 separate occasions. 2 inches is average. I think, don't you use, no, you use the, okay. I was going to say, I think you're looking at centimeters, Mad. Okay. I'll take your word for it, Terminator. Hey, what's up, Electro King? You guys should all know Electro King by now, especially since his emoji is hot, hot, hot in the members emoji section. And the fact that I give him a short advertisement at least once a stream. Electro King does a lot of the overlays, emojis, graphics you see on my streams. Very fair prices and a fast as hell turnaround time. If y'all need anything graphics related, don't hesitate to reach out to him. Electro King number 1000 on Discord. You can also find him on my Discord if you are not already signed up there. Support a fellow Rise of Kingdoms player instead of one of those people on Fiverr who is a nameless face, a nameless number, a nameless email address in the crowd. I'm double digits in millimeters. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Mark says, congrats on going to 1029, Electro King. Excited to see you guys fight together. Yeah, it should be a blast. Should be a blast. We got some good folks in after our last KVK. Even though we had 0 fighting in our KVK, it's amazing. People still want to come here. Hello, Cheesehead. Hello, Stinkfuss. What's going on, dude? That's what I need. I need a cheesehead emoji, Electro King. No rush. Even though, I mean, I have a cheesehead in the basement. It's one of the bar decorations with a lot of my other Packer paraphernalia. But you know, most of the people you see in the stands at home or away games that actually put a cheesehead on their hat, on their head, they're probably tourists. Every single person I know that goes to Packer games, absolutely none of them wear a stinking cheesehead. Yeah, no worries, no rush. Burning Hirons? Alright. Send you a reminder on Discord. Yes, sir, yes, sir. Oh my god, there you are. Signed up for Orleans with a bunch of Imperiums and strong egg kingdoms. Nice. Nice. I really like this Orleans map. There's a lot of fighting. What I don't like is, all the forts that I've seen in this KVK particularly. And it doesn't look like it's a map that would suit a smaller kingdom. Just all the open space. So, yeah, we're registered for a heroic anthem ourselves. 1 hour, and we'll start matchmaking. I'm excited. I'm excited to hopefully be fighting again. Am I happy that Rogers finally left? Yes. It was 1 year too late. I wish we would have gotten rid of him before we signed him to that big contract. But yes, the Drama Queen is in New York. I am very happy about that. This is honestly the first season of Packers football that I have been excited for in probably 4 or 5 years. And that's just because everything's unknown. You got Jordan Love, you got Christian Watson, Romeo Dobbs, you got 2 new tight ends. I mean, the team is very, very young, so it will be. If we go 2-15, I'm okay with that as long as those 2 wins are against the Bears. I just want to see development and progression from our younger players from start to finish. No, I believe it or not, Pete, I was not alive in Super Bowl I, but thank you. That guy's fast. If you can just hang on to the ball, that guy's fast as hell. That'll be interesting to see, right? With Sean Payton as the head coach there in Denver. Exactly what he does with Russell Wilson in that offense. Jets stand for just end the season. Ooh, ouch. 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 Yeah, my dad grew up in Colorado. I still got a lot of family in Colorado, West Pueblo, Denver, the La Junta area, a little town outside of La Junta called Swank. So I get back there every few years. It's been a while, though, since the kids were really little. So I've always, and John Elway, I loved watching the Broncos with John Elway. You never counted them out of a game. The hardest Super Bowl I ever had to watch was Super Bowl 32, Packers-Broncos. I wanted the Packers to win, obviously. I'm a diehard Packer fan, but I wanted John Elway to get that Super Bowl victory, too, before he retired. Some of the best games I've ever seen have involved Elway. The drive against the Browns. Quality 1080p 60 looks like 480p for me. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. Maybe try simplify graphics and see if that helps you. There's still better emoji. Yeah, no, No. No. Started watching football when Peyton was quarterback. Oh wow. Oh, wow. I feel old now. That wasn't but 10 years ago. If that. Let me just play with the settings here. Go full screen. Now I'm from Germany. Okay. Yeah, you're probably right. If you think Cat's Dungeon is bad, you don't want to be in Lambos. Oh, okay, Alloys, outstanding. Over 40, remember some good old times. Good. Much of the 80s I don't remember, but that's from substance abuse. $512, $594. Let's take a look. City Rally. This is a 254 player. That's interesting, and 254 is interesting. What the hell happened there? Do we have a story on that? Anyone? Family has 3 Raiders fans, 1 Steelers, 1 Packers, 1 Bills, and 1 Dolphins. Damn! Pornhub Abuser. Like I said last time, I love the name. Good to see you here. Wrong troop type in rally. Hey, the wrong troop type in the rally. Let's zero them. They were watching my stream instead of Chisgall or Redline. That'll do it. That'll get you zeroed every time. So yeah, be careful, Alloys. If they catch you watching my stream instead of Chisgall's, yeah, you're gonna get zeroed. I'm sure you're shaking in your boots too. What's up, Bobo? I mean, at this point, why are you gonna rally? Just swarm it down. It's 68 million. And why are you all fighting somebody from your own alliance? It had to be something serious if you're fighting someone from your own alliance rather than, you know, fighting over here. I mean, come on. I want the gossip. I want the story. Who did what to whom? I'm in a rally on that city? Nice. Nice. Unless, you know, maybe Smash Squad's looking for easy kills, so they kicked them. The person has all their troops in different cities. They're waiting for 365 to rally it so that they can kill the rally marches walking home. I mean, I don't know. There's got to be a story here somewhere. Alloys just wants the fucking resources. Have to wait for help, so might as well join some rallies. Yeah, you ain't gotta heal dead troops, do ya? The right side of 254 looks real bad. Yeah, I mean Q7's almost pushed out here. I mean over here it's dicey. It's dicey. All kinds of flags were on fire, weren't they? Well, that flag's repairing, but 365's got the field there. I don't know. I mean, they had a shit ton of armies just come down here and light everything on fire. I mean, they just walked through swarming absolutely every flag there was. Yoda's down to 1.189, up to 12 billion kills, 163 million deads. There they go again. Oh, they started swarming Heracles. Is this rally coming over here? They got impatient. Okay, I see your comments, Wiz. I want to watch this flag first. I like it better when simplified graphics is off. Let's look at that city. No rally hitting it yet. 574. 577. What section of the map is this? Okay. I love to see all the arrows coming down on the screen from Zhugliang and YSG. That's awesome. That's awesome. Archers are here, baby. At least until the next cavalry commanders come out. There's a flag in here? There's a flag in here? What a skill animation shit show. Heard from a lot of 254 peeps. Bunny disappeared for a few days in Zone 5, barely showed up. I don't know. I haven't seen a Dito garrison all day. There was one earlier, but yeah, it's been a lot of Flavius, a lot of Heracles. Does that mean Dito just doesn't stand up to the swarm, or does that mean these guys don't have the I forget what the currency's called to put auxiliary skills on. Does it mean they used all their auxiliary coins or whatever they're called on other commanders? I don't know. Dito though, Dito was very strong in our testing. Especially against these infantry rallies. No, we didn't do any swarm testing. It was all level 1 pass testing. I got a 3-minute video out there with a bunch of reports on it. Tank marches to frontline a murder ball? I mean, I don't know as you want. I would not recommend using Attila, Takeda, or Harold Pakal or anything like that. I mean, the person you want to send in first is obviously a max tech player that has marches that do a shitload of damage. A lot of AoE marches as well. You want them doing as much damage on the opponents as you can, so that those that follow, those that come in behind, only have cleanup work to do. You know, so is the idea of a tank march to sustain as long as they can, or is the idea of a tank march to inflict a lot of damage? I mean, in my opinion, you want those AoE marches charging in first to do as much damage on as many possible enemies as they can, so the rest of the people coming in can clean up. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to get the gang together this weekend and maybe do some... I plan to use Dito Hera in our Ark of Osiris match on Sunday. So we'll see then, maybe. Yeah, there are 3 or 4 different bridges they've been fighting at all day, Electro King, right? I want a tank who stands in front but doesn't get pulled in too deep. That's all about controlling your armies. You know, I mean, players like, and we fight in 1029 much different than a lot of these kingdoms do, where they'll go in, they'll tap, oops, I'm targeted, let me run away. You know, MF wants to charge into a murder ball head on, we're all going to follow him. In the same respect, I do the same thing quite frequently. We fight till we're dead and we don't recall when we're yellow, and we send them back and do it all over again. And MF will do that, Cat will do that, Stitch will do that, Mavic will do that, I'll do that. I mean, we got a good 5, 6, 7 players that generally max tech every KVK, and we will just charge in and no fucks given. No one likes to start the party but me. Yeah, that's you know, I think Plato was having the same issue his last KVK. Nobody wanted to go first. Right? I mean, that first person generally gets wrecked. They don't get good trades. In the same respect, somebody's got to do it. But it's hard if you're the only person who's ever doing it. I mean, honestly, it sounds more like a culture thing and a kingdom thing than it does an individual thing. You got to get more players that are willing to do that. And maybe they did their own testing against swarms or something, and Arco Osiris map. I don't know. I don't recall Chisel putting out a video where they tested Dito in Arc practice matches. I could be wrong, though. I don't watch necessarily every single one of his videos start to finish. Oh, I'm going to go grab some caffeine. I'll be right back, y'all. Okay. Sorry, I can't freaking stop yawning. All right, King, have a good day at work. I don't know, Swizz. I think we've imprisoned MF more than we've imprisoned anyone from an opponent kingdom. And that's just so he can stay in his random teleport spot after they build a flag on top of him. This is a weird spot, though, with 2 bridges over the water. Just odd. Alright, let's look at 846 over here again. Yeah, I don't know. Looks like 302 is about done dancing. Unless they really push hard as soon as they get up here. Is it? Hey, okay, thank you. It's not turning off. There it goes. Maybe not. Interesting. My Stream Deck says it's off, but it's still up there. There we go. That's weird. And now it's back. Okay, that's even weirder. The river is the MVP. That damn river. If you can swarm something without get targeted, you get so much AoE. So JST currently winning in this section of the map. Like I said, just odd. 254 had everybody on, and they swarmed down. They came down, took out a bunch of flags with a swarm, and what? They just go back to their territory, wait for those flags to burn, or do it all over again? I'm not going to pretend to understand KVK tactics. I just go where they tell me to go. They say Lambo smash, I go smash. I mean, this was some of our testing here, right? Dito Hera, I mean, did phenomenal against infantry. Every combination with Dito just beat the infantry down. Even Dito ISS, and I forgot to put mixed troops in that march. And even when you changed Pakal to Sargon, it did the exact same. It beat Nevsky Joan, just barely, but it did. It lost to Nevsky Mina and XY Nevsky. It lost bad to XY Nevsky. And believe it or not, it lost to Bert Nevsky as well, which threw me for a loop. Oh. Burtonevsky's the best cavalry rally? I don't know. We've only got one player in our kingdom with Bertrand expertise, and that's MF. We tried it several KVKs ago, and it didn't do so hot. Everyone sleeps on the fat guy. Let's see what that city's looking like. I'd be curious to know the story behind that. I really would. Oops. Sorry, Smart Alpha. I'm not paying attention here. I'm glad it let me back in several times today. I got too many spectators. Yeah, I believe all the JST marches and 254 marches here, I would be willing to bet that half of the office buildings in South Korea are understaffed today. Yoda's been solo swarming the entire KVK. Title bingo. That's a new one. I haven't heard that before. Oh, let's try putting on these blue light blocking computer monitor gaming glasses that I got cheap from Amazon and see if that helps. My eyes are getting tired. My goodness. Oh, did I miss that in chat? The zero player teleported to the front earlier, then never did anything. I guess that might be a fairly good reason why they got zero then, huh? if you take Bunny's teleport spot, there's going to be repercussions. I would at least wait until we got back to Home Kingdom, though, so I could take the resources. And make sure they don't get half of their troops back. Speaking of Bunny, there he is. Who's he using behind Sargon? Sargon Scipio? What about Guan? Guan Alex? Whoever said that, thank you for the information. I'm sorry I missed that in the chat. Thank you, Brian, for letting me know. By the way, you spell your first name incorrectly. It should be with a Y instead of an I. Are you just going to run one Archer March? Yoda and Makote had all the spotlight. Did Muddy make a comeback? I mean, really, you can't go wrong with either. Boudica YSG, ZL YSG. I think ZL YSG is probably going to be just a little squishier. But yeah, you can't go wrong with either. Not your real name anyway. I mean, if you want to do absolutely pure AoE damage, then ZL and YSG. But that March is going to get super targeted on the field. So you're going to have to micromanage it very, very well. I'm using Boudica YSG and ZL, or excuse me, Nibu ZL. That's what I will be using. Alloys has said his Nibu ZL is doing absolutely fantastic work. And I mean, I see, one second. I mean, I see some of these bigger players like Redline, Chisgo using ZL YSG, but I don't particularly like that myself if I have options, for the simple fact that I like to split up my high damage AoE commanders. If I'm running ZL and YSG, and that march goes bye-bye, it gets sad-faced and sent home, that's a lot of AoE I'm losing on the field. So I like to split up my YSG and my ZL, and I'll put, give it a shot anyway, and put my YSG behind Boudica. We know that's a super solid march, and I trust Alloys when he's telling me that his Nibu ZL is doing insane work on the field. If you want to get a coffee, have breakfast and dinner, play another game, and come back before the march reaches the murder ball, then use Zook YSG. Was he doing ZL and Nibu? Okay. Sid Herman. Stitch uses Sid Herman. Target Stitch. Don't target Lambo. Target Stitch. Sid Herman. Yeah, Orleans is quite different. Exactly. With the auxiliary skills or whatever they have, whatever they're called, you can outfit your marches quite differently. You can use a ZL YSG and put a shit ton of march speed on them in those other skills, right? I'm going to run Nibu primary. Nibu ZL. For the simple fact that I think ZL get targeted quite a lot quicker. You know, what's this guy using here? Oh, he's using ZL Nibu. Interesting. I mean, you know, we'll have to play around with it once we get to fighting. But my plan is Nibu ZL at the present time. Ethel Kira for my third Archer March. I would not advise that, but I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. Who's winning? Lilith is winning. Big time. We can show the map. Nobody's really winning. You know, I think 365 in red and 846 in light blue. I think they've got the most territory here. 302, Q7, which is in 254. And this yellow territory from 525. They are losing ground very quickly against 846. I think once that happens, 254 over here is in a world of hurt. If 846 pushes these guys out over here and can come and help 365 focus on 254, it could be a done deal. Then again, it ain't over till the fat lady's singing. And my ex-girlfriend ain't singing yet. Well, I don't think 302 is trash. I just think that I think a lot of people underestimated 846. I mean, when 254 wants to take a flag down, they just seem to be able to push in, swarm a flag down, and fall back. And I don't know if that's what their strategy right now is. Or not. You into BBW. What is a BBWS? They burning by a farm shell. I mean, the thing is, though, you can move your players in and out of the quote-unquote farms to do what they need to do. They underestimated because 93 made it look easy. That's possible. That's possible. Oh, yeah, I still don't know what BBWS means, but big, big booty, I don't know. BLN has been burning all day. We're the punching bag, says Allies. Big booty women. No, not particularly. See, that's one of them. That's one of them acronyms my kids have never sent me in a text message, so I've never had to look it up before. 960 and 93 together wasn't fair. My wife is not very technologically savvy, Jeff, and the one thing she will never touch is my computer. She knows if something's fucked up with it and she touched it, it would not end well. I mean, I wouldn't harm her in any way, but there would be a serious fight, verbal fight. When are we seeing a stream seeing you? I don't know. I was throwing around the idea. Maybe when we get to 2,000 subscribers, we'll do a little face reveal. It's also throwing around the idea of pulling like a Dr. Disrespect thing, you know, putting on a like a bicycle face. When I say bicycle, I mean like motorcycle, like a motorcycle face mask and some sunglasses and a baseball cap, and maybe having a different face mask every stream or something crazy like that. Still mulling it over. Still mulling it over. Need a character? No, the mullet went away probably back in the early 90s. I shave my head probably once a month. It's much easier to manage, very short. Don't have to use a lot of shampoo. Never have bedhead. And in the summertime, it's nice and cool. Purge vibes with the mask talk. Dance moves I do not have. Guaranteed. I am without rhythm 100%. I can slam dance and I can slow dance, but when it comes to like any sort of coordinated dance that would need to look semi-decent, yeah, And if you've seen Goonies, I could probably do the chunk shuffle. Started slow making OnlyFans first. That ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen. Nope. Just amazes me. I mean, 365 is all over here. This flag is burning now. But it just has seemed like 254. If they decide to, they have been just pushing down and swarming flag after flag after flag. At least there was that one point where they did. But now 365 is just all over 254 territory. Where did these guys go? Are they waiting till reset so they can get helps again? We know Alloys is. Okay, maybe here's where they are. My feet are my worst feature. I'm going to be honest with you there. I have some funky looking feet. Everyone hit that help button for Alloys, please. The like button will do the same thing. Clicking that like button will go into Alloys program and it'll click help on his hospital, right? So 254 has field presence here, but 365 has field presence to the northwest a little bit. It's crazy. Crazy. These guys are all crazy. I love it. I love it. I mean, if y'all are out there lurking, be sure and hit that subscribe button. Helps me out greatly. We're trying to push to at least 2,000 here. I want to hit 2,000 by the end of summer. Interesting statistic shower. 365 has 141 more 60 million plus power players than 254 does. That is interesting. About to use my silver keys for speed ups. Didn't you have several thousand alloys? $28,000? Are you fucking kidding me? Good God, man. Yoda got caravans? No way. Yeah, I generally open my silver key. I'm saving gold keys though, because the new Greek civilization, I would imagine, should be here soon. Although, when Lilith says they're going to do something, usually you got to wait 6 to 8 months. Do you have his city location, Captain? Thank you. Doesn't look like it did much damage, but where is that in relation to? Okay, that's a nice location. There's some Yoda action here. What do we got? Cyrus and who? Cyrus Nebu. Interesting. Yoda's been in that spot for about 2 hours, and he's swarming these down on a solo swarming. Well, we'll mark his location. Go back and check on him periodically. I mean, the thing with Archer commanders, right, is you take El Cid and you take Edward out of the mix, and I don't think there's an Archer commander that's terrible. And the combinations you can use if you have all the Archer commanders available, it's pretty much unlimited. I mean, I really wish I had four Archer sets of equipment. Yeah, he started at like, what? He was up to 1.85, 1.9 almost. He's been going all out. Much respect to Justin. Hey, Apocalypse with the raid. Appreciate that, Apocalypse. Thank you. Thank you, sir. If you don't know who Apocalypse Gaming is, get out from underneath the rock you live under, because the ladies love his boom boom. He has some of the highest energy streams out there, man. Some of the highest energy streams out there, seriously. If you're not subscribed to Apple, go do it. We'll do it. And it looks like we're getting renewing memberships popping up. Stitch and Redline. Thank you for continuing your membership on the channel. Black Panther Gaming. You got some big names popping up there. 846 is doing some damn work. They surprised a lot of people, I think, in this KVK. I think many underestimated them. Justin renewing his membership. All these not new memberships, but renewals popping up at reset here. There's Mad Mania renewing his membership as well. Happy birthday, Redline. Exactly. Happy birthday, Redline. Alois is just happy he can get helps again. And I apologize for doing this before I forget. Gonna reset my game. Yeah, memberships are now live. Thank you for the reminder, Nightbot. You can become a member of the Touchdown Club by signing up yourself or making sure that you enable those gifted memberships. That way when some nice people drop in here, or if we hit 100 likes, I'll drop 5 gifted memberships. So make sure those are enabled if you're out there lurking and you're not already a member, right? It's been a fun KVK. I mean, there are points in this KVK where I think, good God, 365 has got this one. And then there are other points in this KVK where it's like, oh my God, TR is going crazy. They're swarming everything, or 254 swarming everything. So I don't know, y'all. It's anyone's game. I think it's going to come down to 846 and 302. If 302 gets pushed out of this zone, I think it's game over. If 302 and 1525 and I think 2327 is also up here, but they don't have any space in Kingsland. If they can help in any way, shape, or form, they need to start doing it. Everything over here for 302 is burning. Everything. Q7 is 254 Alliance, and then they're burning as well. I think 254's got their hands full with 365, but the fat lady ain't singing yet. It ain't over yet. This is gonna last a couple days minimum. Oh shit, I hope I got my Sunset Canyon in yesterday. Okay, I think I did. Where is that spot with the 2 river crossings? That was over here, wasn't it? Yeah. So where's 254 now? They were just on here burning this flag. Are they back over here? Good Lord, Nightbot, you're sure spamming the chat with every single one of those, aren't you? All the timing must have synced up. The way Nightbot works is you can tell it after you get if you're getting X amount of chats per minute, then put out this message every 20 minutes, or put out this message every 60 minutes, or whatever the case is. So it must mean people are chatting it up today, and Nightbot's spitting it out when it should. Oh. Apocalypse coming in hot with the 5 gifted members. Thank you, Apo. You don't need to do that, but thank you very much. Wiry, Jacob, TS, Tugas, Bandar. Yes, thank you, Apocalypse. Greatly appreciate it, my friend. Never expected, but appreciated. Everybody dropping the nuke in chat for the Boom Boom, Apocalypse Gaming himself, yes. And yeah, 63 more likes and I'll drop 5 more gifted, so hey. Appreciate the support. Your friendship is all I need, but I appreciate the support as well. Sorry, I'm in dot mode. I know everyone hates dot mode. I'm just trying to figure out what TR's next move is, where they're pushing TR. I'd say TR because TR is the main alliance, right? But 254, you guys know what I mean. Trying to figure out what their next move is. Looks like they might be massing here for a push. They got to get this flag burning again. This flag burning again. Sorry, these red dots are driving me absolutely crazy. Give me just a second. Ooh, that's right. It's the first of the month, isn't it? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Damn it. What else do we got here? Strategic Reserve. What is this? Overwhelming Strength. Warpath. Events. Next move, 254 should be facing the right side. $13.65 seems to always get a good migration. Trying to get alloys to come to 1029 though and chill out for a couple of KVKs. Sorry, these red dots that just drive me fucking nuts. I don't know how many of you have the same OCD issue that I have. Where's my... Did I already collect Supply Depot? Yeah, okay. Hey, gotta keep those resources coming, right? Gotta keep them coming. don't go, it's a trap. You will end up in the dungeon with Mad Mania. Monk is, yeah, I know the series Monk, yeah.
Emotional damage.
This is nobody. Well, Lilith is winning, of course, because they're getting all the money spent. But 846 is doing work on their side, pushing 302 out. I think if that happens, it's going to be 846 versus 846 and 1365 versus 254. And as strong as 254 can be, I think at that point in time it'll probably be game over. So 302 and the allies of 254 really need to start pushing back. They need to put some work in. A lot of work. Apocalypse, if you're still here, I saw something on Discord. Email from Foe. You care to comment on that? Not Discord, but Facebook. Email from Foe. Yoda's using XY Bert. Oh, he moved. Didn't he? Did he move? Yeah, he moved. Oh, that's Baby Yoda. Hello. Good morning. Where the fuck was he? Yep, 846 is doing some work on, like I said, doing some work on 302 and those folks over there, so that will be a major problem. I'm not confused. I just the red and the blue, right? It's getting to be my bedtime here. I was up at 3 a.m. to work. Bunny swarming with Yoda. Outstanding. This guy is too. GT. Where'd that come from? This video game should have, or this game should have a warning when you first load it up. Please use simplified graphics if you are prone to seizures with bright lights. How about that? Can we tell what's going on now? Damn, that hair is taking a beating. There's a Scipio in there, we can tell that. Damn, that swarm. Are they still swarming that, or did they stop? There are not a lot of 365 cities in this area to reinforce that flag. Throwing siege at it. These are all 365. Damn, dude. They're done with their breakfast. They're out of bed. That flag just burned. So there, and I don't know if it was real or not. There was an email posted on Facebook from Foe in 2489, basically saying, only 110 of you bought Mountain Warfare. We know who didn't buy it. We'll deal with you after KVK. Which, I mean, I understand that's how they set that kingdom up. You know, they want players in that alliance that are all maxing technology. So, I mean, I totally get it. And from what I understand from when Lattice was there is that, you know, the expectations were given to everybody who was migrating to that kingdom. This is what we expect from you. Yeah, these guys just moving from flag to flag, swarming them down. I think the one by Yoda's city was just a distraction because they got this one. I thought they were going to go over here and get this one, but I guess not. But it is getting to be that time of night here where my body shuts off and says, hey, dude, it's time for bed. So I got a couple things to do around the house quick before I hit the sack. But I think, I appreciate everyone hanging out for a couple hours here. I know there were tons of people streaming this KVK, and I appreciate you choosing to spend some time with me and watch this tonight. Appreciate the interaction in chat. The 5 gifted memberships from Apocalypse, greatly appreciated. We'll be back tomorrow night with some more action. Maybe this KVK. I also know Mimi's Kingdom is the past 7s open in the, 484, 1175 KVK. So maybe we'll check that out tomorrow too. But for now, I'm going to redirect you guys over to Dirty Dan Gaming. I looked, Dirty Dan and Plato are both streaming. Plato's got more viewers, so we're going to send you over to Dirty Dan. When you get there, be sure and hashtag Lambo Raid. Let them know where you came from. Thanks, y'all. I truly do appreciate each and every one of you hanging out. And we'll see you next time.